If you're over 50 and you find yourself looking in the mirror in the mornings thinking, I'm not what I used to be, there's something sitting in your kitchen that you're probably using wrong, and it could speed up your blood circulation and give you back the energy you had years ago. I'm talking about raw honey, but not the way you know it. Most people think honey is just something to dissolve in tea or drizzle on pancakes. For the past 14 years, almost every man I've worked with has been using honey completely wrong. They weren't just missing out on the benefits. They were actually blocking the very process that makes honey powerful for circulation. So, give me a few minutes because I'm going to share with you the exact method, the science behind it, and the common mistake that stops it from working. After this, you'll never look at honey the same way again. What I'm about to share isn't some trendy hack or overblown promise. It's grounded in real research showing that when you use honey, strategically, not just as a sweetener, but as what I call a vascular activator, it can trigger improvements in blood flow in under 20 minutes. That means warmer extremities, steadier energy throughout the day, and more reliable performance in moments that matter. But the method and timing are critical because if you consume honey at the wrong hour or pair it with the wrong foods, your body simply stores it as sugar instead of converting it into circulation fuel. Let's be honest about something most men don't talk openly about. If you've noticed your stamina isn't what it once was, if climbing stairs leaves you breathless, if intimacy feels more like a chore than a pleasure, you're far from alone. Every man past 50 experiences some degree of circulatory decline. The difference between those who regain their vitality and those who quietly resign themselves to it comes down to one thing: knowing how to naturally reactivate your body's internal blood flow systems. And the encouraging news? You don't need pricey supplements or prescriptions. You just need to understand how to jumpstart your nitric oxide pathways. And honey, when used properly, is one of the simplest tools to do exactly that. I'm Dr. Kayla, and for the past 14 years, I've been guiding men to reclaim their vitality using evidence-based, natural methods. What I've witnessed time and again is that small, conscious adjustments create profound changes. Now, I'm not claiming honey alone turned his life around, but combined with the right timing and a simple daily practice, it reignited his circulation in a way he hadn't experienced in years. If this is resonating with you so far, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and subscribe to Dr. Kayla Health Tips for more videos like this. And drop a comment below telling me where you're watching from and your age. I genuinely enjoy connecting with you all. Here's what we're covering today. First, the biological mechanism behind honey's hidden power for men. Then, the precise windows during the day when honey delivers maximum impact. And finally, the synergistic combinations that amplify its effects exponentially. Stay with me because we're also going to break down which types of honey actually work and which are essentially just bottled sugar. Let's start with what's happening inside your body. When you cross into your 50s and beyond, your blood vessels naturally begin losing their elasticity. That translates to reduced blood flow to your brain, your heart, your muscles, and yes, your intimate areas. When that happens, energy, confidence, and endurance all decline together like dominoes. But here's where raw honey becomes a game changer. It's loaded with bioactive compounds, specifically flavonoids and antioxidants that stimulate nitric oxide production. Nitric oxide is the molecule your body relies on to relax and dilate your blood vessels. Think of it as your body's internal traffic controller. When it's functioning optimally, blood moves freely. When it's not, everything slows down. Circulation, energy, even desire. Most men are unknowingly sabotaging this entire process. They consume honey at the wrong time, usually mixed with bread, cereal, or other processed carbs. That combination spikes insulin, immediately shuts down nitric oxide production, and converts the honey straight into stored fat instead of usable energy. The correct approach is simple. Take 1 teaspoon of raw, unprocessed honey on an empty stomach, 20-30 minutes before your first meal. Combine it with a pinch of cinnamon or freshly grated ginger to amplify its circulatory benefits. 1 teaspoon, 1 pinch every morning. Timing matters. Early in the day, your insulin sensitivity is highest and your nitric oxide levels are lowest. So, this small boost helps your arteries wake up before your body starts demanding energy. And yes, this simple habit does make a measurable difference. A 2021 report from the International Journal of Natural Cardiovascular Studies found that men taking a small daily dose of raw honey improved their microvascular circulation by up to 17% in 3 weeks. Another 2020 analysis from the Global Institute for Nutritional Aging showed that honey's antioxidants significantly reduced oxidative markers linked to declining blood flow and performance in older men. But here's what those studies don't capture. Improved circulation affects far more than blood flow. Your energy rises, your metabolism stabilizes, and your overall confidence returns. It creates a chain reaction. Better mood, clearer focus, and deeper connection. Here's something most people miss. Honey only works when it's raw and unprocessed. The clear, runny honey in most supermarkets is heated and filtered, which destroys the enzymes that support nitric oxide. What you want is raw, darker honey with a natural, grainy texture. And when you pair it with fresh lemon, the effect becomes even stronger. Vitamin C boosts nitric oxide production, while honey's antioxidants help protect it from breaking down. It's a simple but powerful support system for healthier circulation. Here's the morning routine I personally use every day. Mix 1 teaspoon of raw honey with the juice of half a lemon and a pinch of cinnamon or ginger in warm water. Drink it within 15 minutes of waking. That's it. No supplements, no expensive formulas. Most men notice better circulation within 7 to 10 days and stronger energy within 3-4 weeks. Now let's talk about the 3 stages, where raw honey becomes noticeably more effective. In the morning, within the first half hour of waking. Before physical activity, taking half to 1 tablespoon about 40 minutes beforehand. At night, a small teaspoon. Before bed helps stabilize your system, while your hormones repair during sleep. Pairing honey with the right ingredients makes these stages even stronger. Ginger opens up the blood vessels. Cinnamon helps with insulin sensitivity, and raw nuts provide the minerals your hormones rely on. Just keep one rule in mind. Raw honey should never be mixed with very hot liquids because heat destroys the enzymes that make it effective. And remember, the quality matters. Raw, unfiltered, darker honey with a slightly cloudy texture is the kind that still contains its natural medicinal compounds. Most processed honey has been heated so much that all the benefits are gone. This isn't an overnight fix, and it was never meant to be. The men who get the strongest results are the ones who stay consistent. Within a week, most notice their energy stabilizing. By the 2nd week, circulation begins improving. And as the habits settle in, sleep becomes deeper, recovery gets faster, and the body starts responding the way it's supposed to. If you want to amplify these benefits, focus on 2 things. Keep your body moving and protect your sleep. Even light daily activity supports blood flow. And quality sleep is where your nitric oxide and hormone repair actually happens. When those two fall into place, everything else shifts with them. So here's my challenge for you. Commit to this for 21 days, just 3 weeks. Follow the morning routine, stay active, get proper rest, and pay attention to how your body changes. Then come back and tell me what you noticed. Thank you for listening. Your effort, your curiosity, and your willingness to take care of yourself truly matter.